Just this once. And I want to
Subscribe.
Card D Kaizoku.
This video is sponsored by Nen Garden. Nen Garden is having a summer kickoff sale with prices slashed site-wide, and for a limited time get a free playmat tube with every Sun God playmat you purchase, while supplies last. Also check out their Legends and Shadows collection. Use code CARDKaizoku for 8% off your order. This video is brought to you by Adakai TCG. Shop the latest in premium holographic textured custom One Piece cards. Designed for collectors, crafted to stand out. Use code CARDKaizoku for 15% off your next order. This video is sponsored by Gungam.gg. See Western OP11 list and Eastern OP12 list on Gungam.gg. Updated daily. Be the first to see decks for new leaders as they emerge. With over 1,000 deck lists per set, Gungam.gg has all the top strategies as soon as they drop. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. Alright, Hiroshima Championship Series top 4. We did the top 8 and top 16 prior to this, so check out those videos if you haven't already. So top 4 is comprised of 2 blue purple Luffy's. The Sanji made it. Blue purple. Why'd you have to move it? Blue purple Sanji. Oh, why'd you have to move it again? Sanji. And then the Lucci that we just saw make it from last video. So it's 3 blue purple Luffy decks, or blue purple decks, and then 1 black deck. So I probably am not too interested in blue purple Luffy, but as I say that, here he shows up. So Luffy, blue purple Luffy. What he does is when you're at 8 Dawn at the beginning of the turn, you get to draw an extra card. Essentially, you look at the top 5 cards of your deck for a Straw Hat Crew type card, add it to your hand, and then you place it back on the top or bottom of your deck in any order. So it's when you're starting the turn at 8 Dawn, not ramping to 8 Dawn. So that is the distinction there. Actually, this stream is really loud. I hope it's not too loud on my other recordings. I already uploaded them. Oops. Yeah, this deck is all about ramping to 8 ASAP, drawing that extra card every turn. He's either going against the Lucci, which I think these days is teched heavily against blue purple Luffy, so it's going to be a tough matchup for him there, or the Sanji, which I have no idea how that matchup is going to go, but it would be blue purple versus blue purple in that case. Straw Hat versus Straw Hat. Oops, how do I get rid of this on screen? Oh, it is Sanji. Okay, so as a refresher, in case you guys don't know what Sanji does, because I just learned what he did in that game, the first top 16 game. So activate once per turn. If you don't -1, you can play a Straw Hat event card for free from your hand that costs 3 or less, and then when attacking, you ramp a Dawn back as rested if you're equal to or less than the number of Dawn that your opponent has. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Editor cut that part out. I couldn't mute in time. I think I sneezed last time that I read his leader ability out loud. Something about his leader ability makes me want to sneeze. Okay, I think I'm talking too fast because there's not even past this part yet, and I'm already done reading the leader effect. So we saw against the Bonnie, this Sanji was really clutch with the BF burst. How do you pronounce this? It's a French word, right? Beef burst? It was like Uniku burst in Japanese, but yeah, it's just so multifaceted. It's a Sanji's peel off when you don't need it for removal, or it's removal when you need it for removal. But it only works for multicolored leaders. So it's not something that like Nami could play or something like that. The mono blue Nami. So they're setting up starting hands here. So it looks like the blue purple Luffy is going first. His starting hand looks pretty good, right? He has 2 ramp effects, right? This is ramp, this is ramp. He has a 4K counter that can also ramp. God Thread just pops a 5-drop, and also, you guessed it, ramps. And then he has a 9-cost Sanji that can cheat out another 9-cost. So that is about as good as a start you can get with blue purple Luffy, right? There's no stopping him from getting to 8 on his like 3rd turn with this kind of start. So we'll see if Sanji has the tools to survive after the onslaught of 9Ks and 9Ks and 9Ks and 9Ks, or 9 costs, that is. Can we skip ahead a bit? Yeah, we can actually. Okay, so this is the Sanji's hand. Has event searcher, character searcher. I don't know what this is. What is that? Hold on. So it's a blue 1-cost event with the leg. This one? No, this one. Okay. So if you get a Sanji, draw a card, and then counter if you have 4 more event cards in your trash, you can get 4K. A 4K for 1 Dawn. Dang. And then he has the beef burst, the manga version of it. This has been like, it was D card that won him the match against Bonnie. He played like 3 Ds in a row, helped him get around like the Tashigis and stuff, and keep Carrot in his hand. But probably not as useful into blue purple Luffy because he's not going to have too many 6 drops to, or 4 drops to bounce back to hand. Okay, so blue purple Luffy goes first, passes. We're going to see that Zoro come out next turn for sure. Sanji probably going to play 2 searchers this turn, right? So it plays the event searcher. So this lets you look at the top 3 of your deck for any card if you're Sanji, and then you can just take it to your hand. Universal searcher, that's pretty insane when you think about it. And then what did he take? He took another beef burst. It's like his bread and butter. Plays out the pudding. Also a top 4 searcher. Looks up for a Sanji or an event card. And he took the 3 cost 5k Sanji. So this Sanji just gets bigger as the game goes on. For every 5 events in your discard, he gets plus 1k power. And then he has some evasion built in, where if you just return it on, you can keep him on board from a removal effect. So 6 from leader is countered by 2. Plays out the Zoro Juro. Hold on. They're playing too fast. Zoro hyphen Juro. 3 cost 4k. When he attacks, and if you have 3 or less life, you ramp an active Dawn. And conveniently enough, Blue Purple Luffy starts with 3 life, so you don't even have to worry about taking life to meet that threshold. So it plays out the Sanji, as we mentioned earlier. Will get bigger as the game goes on. Beef burst to bounce the Sanji back to hand. I swear, this is like the bread and butter card of the deck. It is good into any situation, and when you don't need it, it just draws you 2 cards in the late game. So 6k at leader is taken. Right, he denied the ramp by bouncing that Zoro back to hand. That sneeze is making me lose my voice. Whoops. So he could like Mr. 2 and then try to use a Thunder Bagua to ramp. That would give him 2 Dawn. Or he could go for a God Threat. That would just give him 1 Dawn. I think 1 Dawn is all he needs to get to evens, to get to 8 next turn. So we do 6 at leader. Yeah, I think it's a God Threat here. But it would only kill the Sanji, which he can return a Dawn to save. Okay, so he goes for the Mr. 2 Thunder Bagua play. Which is actually better, actually. I don't know why I thought God Threat would be better. Because yeah, I forgot this Sanji can just -1 Dawn to save himself. So he's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's at 6, goes to 8, goes to 10. If he Thunder Baguas, he just goes to 7 to 9. I don't think he needs to do that, but it's an option here. So it does pick up a Red Rock. We see here, Red Rock. That's going to be good into Blue Purple Luffy in particular, because they just bottom decks any costed character. So we do see 6k is countered Thunder Bagua, lets him ramp a Dawn. Thunder Bagua. Right, counters 4k, and if you have 2 or less life cards, you ramp a Dawn. So now he's at 7 Dawn. And then did he use Beef Burst? Why is it in his discard? Oh, he used it to draw 2 cards. Right, because that's also a thing he can do. Right, this second effect. That's why it's so good. And he plays it for free, right? Because it's a 3 cost Straw Hat crew type event. So plays out a Kaya, picks up a Reiju, which we mistook for the OP06 Reiju. It's a different Reiju entirely. This one here. Right, once he has 4 or more event cards in his trash, it's a 7k 9 cost. Has to discard 2 from the Kaya though. So now he has 5 events, so this is a 6k. And then this Reiju is active. Kaya is incredibly synergistic for this deck. Oh, he moved it, so 6k at face. Counters 1k. Plays out the Reiju, who is a 7k, but cannot attack. But it's a blocker, right? That's how insane this card is. I thought it was discard. They look really similar. At least the alt art of this. I could probably tell discard. Apart from it, it's a lot more purple. Okay, let's see. So he is at 9. Swing 6 at, I think it was the Sanji. Is blocked for free by 7. So that was blocked. Plays out 9 cost Luffy. Oh, okay. 9 cost Luffy is 10k rush attacker, right? If you turn it on, you can draw a card, essentially, which he did do. And he gets to swing for 10 here. So what did he swing at, though? I didn't catch that. Maybe at the Reiju. I think Sanji would be the better hit here, though. Nah, probably Reiju. Oh, it was at Sanji. Okay, my mistake. 10 at 6. Okay, so Sanji is on his 8 Dawn turn now. Now, this Luffy's ability is going to be active from the turn, from now onward. Does want to read the Reiju? Here, you guys can read it along with them. Essentially just a 9 cost 7k blocker. This means the Linlin in his hand cannot life it, because it is a 9 cost. Right, he does have the Linlin in hand. This one here. It puts a 6 drop into life, but I don't think he wants to put either of these into life, so yeah. And then the Sanji himself, this one that just died, can also avoid that by minusing a Dawn. So actually a really resilient board for the Sanji. Now we could see a Red Rock. Red Rock did just bottom deck that guy. Right now is as good a time as any for this. So it does swing 6 first. And actually since the Blue Purple Luffy ramps, Sanji gets the ramp for free because of his leader ability. So it counters for that. Okay, he played, what does this do? I heard Jet Culverin, so it must be Jet Culverin. Okay, it bounces, bottom deck's a 4 drop. And then swings 7 with the Reiju. He takes Red Rock, bottom deck's still Luffy. And then here is Blue Purple Luffy's leader ability at work. Gets to look for that Straw Hat Crew type card from the top 5 of his deck. And then rearrange the rest. Oh, unfortunately, gets a 9 cost Sanji. I think he's looking for like a Katakuri or something. Right, because you can't 9 cost Sanji into another 9 cost Sanji. Did you guys just see my keyboard on screen? I hope I didn't show that. So here is the Sanji that he's deciding what to do with. He could bottom deck these cards in case he doesn't like it. I didn't see what he did. Did he put it on top? Okay, he draws into a card. I don't recognize it. Maybe he did put it on top. It's a 1k, right? It's a Zordro. He already has 2 of these Sanjis in hand too, so that would have been a third one that he has on this top 5 of his life. That's insanely bad luck. 6 adds leader. It's taken. He might just have to Linlin to heal. Or he's probably safe, right? He has 1 counter event. He'll just... Okay, he does Linlin to be safe anyway. So here is Linlin, right? The heal. I doubt he's gonna put any of these into life. And yeah, this Reiju is a 9 cost again, so it cannot be interacted with. So he needs to find something else that he can play with the Sanji. It's just unfortunate. A little bit of bad luck on his side. This would have been like the big tempo swing turn to be able to like 9 cost Sanji into like a Mihawk maybe. Or even like, Mihawk wouldn't do anything, but like a 8 cost Katakuri would be helpful in this situation. We're just having 2 bodies, essentially. Okay, so Sanji, did he play a search event while I was talking, while I was yapping? Yeah, it looks like 3 cards. So he took a search event with the search event. That's something you can do in this deck. That's insane. Right, he took... oh, my keyboard does not show up. That's good to know. Where is it? This one? Looks at the top 5 for a Straw Hat Crew type card. Yeah, this deck is probably going to be really annoying to cast if you're trying to like read up all the event names because they're all super long. And if you can search event into event, I would just say purple event into blue event search. You guys will know, right? So what's he even looking for? Another Red Rock, potentially? Because Red Rock is a Straw Hat Crew type card. Yeah, I think Sanji's in a pretty good position here. Just because the blue purple Luffy missed the 9 cost Sanji play, I do think it was the pivotal turn to have that, and he didn't get it. So Sanji could make it to the finals here. So he does pick up another purple Sanji from OP12. And at this point, that Sanji, I believe that Sanji is still a 6k, right? One more event will make him a 7k though. Because I count like 9 here. He does have another Red Rock in hand actually. I missed that. This is going to be really good. Right, that's 9 Dawn. That is the amount of Dawn that he has on board to use. That does mean that nothing else can attack the 6k base leader, but Reiju can. So we could see like 7 and then Sanji Red Rock. And that's it. Yeah, exactly what we're going to see here. Okay, it forces the 3k counter from Gear 2nd out of the Luffy. Because he actually only has 1k counter here. Okay, so and that does ramp him that Rested Dawn. Yeah, Red Rock. Oh no, it's Chozu. Okay, bounces Kaya back to hand. He faked me out. Chozu just to bring a 2k back and have an attacker for next turn and plays a Sanji, who is also a 7k. Or will be a 7k really soon. For now, just a 6k, but one more event will make him a 7. Okay, so every single one of his Sanjis are in his top 5. That means he can't do anything with it. I think that was his downfall. I think he shouldn't have kept these on top. He should have bottom decked it. But he also probably didn't expect to find that 4th Sanji. Yeah, he just bottom decks it here. Just really bad luck. All 4 of these cards show up. 2 in his hand, 2 in the top 5 of his deck. He could gamble. It's a 9 cost Sanji blind gamble here. I think that's his best bet. 6 at leader. That's assuming he bottom decked that top 5. I would have, right? Those 2 Sanjis are gonna brick you. So this is an easy 2k if he wants to do it easily. I don't know if he would take it though. I think it's an easy 2k, right? It feels like an easy 2k to me. I guess he's deciding which 2k. That's the decision. So Sanji will never be a 3 cost, but it could be a 6 cost blocker that could save your ass in the late game. Right, this one here. Kaya could draw you an answer if you're looking for more Red Rocks. Or like a search event to find Red Rock. So I would go with the Sanji. Like get rid of the Sanji, keep the Kaya. Yeah, it counters with the Sanji. This guy. I know what he's thinking. I'm a Sanji main now, guys. It took me 1 match watching him play to download the entire deck. Oh, he's swinging 11 Linlin at Reiju. He does have 5k counter, which is enough actually. Oh, he doesn't use it. Right, this is 3k, I think, if that's Gum Gum Rain, and this is a 2k. Okay, he does Red Rock of his own to bottom deck the Jozu. So he's hoping for a bigger Sanji play next turn. But that's 2 turns he hasn't gotten a Sanji play now. That is actually not good at all. I have a feeling he's going to have to Gum Gum Giant this turn, and he's going to draw into his 8 cost Katakuris that he wants on his top life instead. I have a feeling that's going to happen. Y'all want to bet me? He's at 2 life though, he could afford to take 1. Yeah, Gum Gum Giant in his hand, ready to go, ready to rip. But I really do think that, I don't know, 9 cost Sanji at this point, is it enough? Okay, Red Rock's the Linlin, so Blue Purple Luffy has not developed a board at all. And then plays, what does that do again? Oh, hold on. I need to look it up. I can't read Japanese that fast. What does it do on main? Oh, you draw a card. Okay, so it cycles itself out. And this is 7. Yeah, Gum Gum Giant, watch. He's going to draw into his 8 cost Katakuris. I bet you. Okay, he drew into a Linlin, which is something he would have won on top of his life instead. So now that it's in his hand, it's less than ideal. Rounds with leader. Oh wait, he couldn't ramp because he actually has more Dawn than the Luffy now. After the Gungam Giant. So the judges made him put a Dawn back. Oh, he can Luffy into the Rush Luffy. That'd be pretty aggressive. Or into a Linlin. Okay. I don't know, maybe he comes back from this point. I think the Bounce Luffy would be pretty nice. Just to apply pressure. Because he still has another Gungam Giant in hand. And yeah, again, this Reiju is a 7 cost. No, 9 cost. 7k. Now, the Sanji also has Gungam Giant, but no Dawn for it right now. Okay, so let's play the 9 cost Sanji into the Rush Luffy. Yeah. I like it. So you can swing like 8 into Sanji. No, you probably want to swing into life. Or he can put Dawn on leader. Or put Dawn on himself. If he discards a card with his effect. Let me bring up what he does. Yeah, I should bring up what he does in case you guys don't know. Here he does. Here he is. You could also bounce the Sanji back to hand just to make your opponent minus a Dawn. Not that it matters. I don't think. If he's at 8, it might matter, but I think he's at 9. So yeah, makes it a 9k. 9 into Sanji. Might as well just bounce him back, right? Make him minus a Dawn. 1, 2. Okay, he's moving his on. I can't count that fast. Let's the Sanji die. He does have the counter for it with the 3k here, but yeah, I don't know. And then passes because this 6 could just be blocked by the Reiju for free. Okay, that's pretty good. Wait, is Blue Purple Luffy gonna win this in the end? He just needed to wait until he got like a good 9 cost Sanji play. Because yeah, at this point the Luffy exponentially gets value because he draws 2 cards every turn while you're only drawing 1. So Sanji needs to end this ASAP. So he does play Kaya, discards Gungam Giant and the Gungam Rain. Biff Burst to draw 2 cards. He needs Red Rock? Oh no. Am I gonna eat my own words here? Yeah, Luffy just needed to stall until this turn. But why did he let his Sanji die? That's the part I'm confused about. He could have saved it, right? That was his advantage. The fact that he was able to establish a board and apply pressure up until now. If you let your characters die, then the Blue Purple Luffy just overtakes from this point on. Did he have to counter? It was 9 into 7, right? So you just counter 3. He had 3k counter. Am I going crazy? Right? Gum Rain? Yeah, it counters for 3k. That's what he discarded this turn with the Kaya. Because it would have just been 6 from leader and then this guy can't attack yet. This is my symbol for not being able to attack yet. Okay, plays Jozu to bounce Kaya back to hand. I really don't know what his plan is from this point. What's this? Was it his deck? There's like a giant blue pile on screen. So he gets up, picks up 2 more 9 moms. He can Sanji into that. It'll heal and stall. Is this his deck? It is, right? His events are taking over. Okay, so 6. Okay, I do think it's over for this point. From this point for the Sanji. Because he can heal every turn for the next 2 turns. 8. Gungam Giant. And then he's got 9k from Sanji. Oops. Why you gotta move your characters like that? Takes that one. Sanji into Linlin. It heals back up to 3. Yeah, it's over. Dang, he didn't keep up the pressure. And then puts Jozu. Jozu's 6 cost lets him put Jozu into life. Oh my god. So yeah, Blue Purple Luffy in the finals. I don't know. I feel like Sanji threw. Right? He just needed to keep the pressure up. He was being too conservative with this counter. Because there's no way you keep up with the Blue Purple Luffy in hand size from this point on. He's already drawn like 4 cards, right? Or 3? That window where he missed a Sanji play for 2 turns, that was your time to capitalize on it. But I don't think he did. Okay, picks up another Sanji with the event search. How's he gonna do this? Well, Luffy has like 5k counter in hand and a Gungam Giant. And 3 life. Yeah, you can see he's like, ah, dang, I messed up. 6 at leader. Counter 1. Reiju 7. Yeah, I think he's given up. Takes it. Sanji out for 3. 2 Sanjis out. So actually they're both 8Ks. But yeah, no blockers, 2 life. And then gets that 3rd Charlotte Linlin to heal just as insurance. But honestly, I think he could go for game. But you just play it safe. Just play that 3rd Charlotte Linlin. 3rd? No, 2nd. No, it's just the one he's played this game, right? Yeah, one of them got red rocked. So yeah, Blue Purple Luffy's turn again. Yeah, every turn he's just drawing more counter. Okay, so yeah, it looks like he's signaling to try to go for game here, or at least see if it's possible. 7 at face. It says gets a Gungam Giant out of the Sanji, and that counters out because that is a 4k counter. So 8 from this Luffy. Actually has no Rested Dawn to use, so it's just an 8. So he should play something first. Oh, he attacks with the 9. It's taken. Gets the trigger to search top 5. Does find another Gungam Giant, which he has the Dawn for. And yet now mixes Sanji's a 9k because he has like 20 events in trash. Okay, another 9. This would be Gungam Giant plus 1k. So he does go for it. Picks up... okay, so he has like 7k or 6k counter in hand. Counters 1, so 5k counter. If that Reiju has counter. I'm pretty sure she does. I can look it up real quick, but I don't want to miss the action. Yeah, she has 1k. Okay, so this is 10. Oh, no. It is 11. It's taken. And then for the game here. So yeah, Blue Purple Luffy wins going to the finals. Okay. Well, that I didn't predict that one right. I thought with the answers that Sanji had and then missing the Sanji's 9-cost Sanji for 2 turns, that might have been in Blue Purple Sanji's favor, but it looks like that was not enough. Right? It was like a parabolic curve. Oh, not parabolic, what is it? What's the word? I'm gonna seem so dumb if I can't think of it. Okay, well yeah, Blue Purple Luffy won. It's like not linear, but squared, where it goes a lot higher as time goes on. But yeah, that was it for the top 4. We're gonna move on to the finals after this. So if you enjoyed this video, I would love any feedback on how to improve it, or just if you liked it in general, so I know what I'm doing is correct or not, or going in the right direction. And yeah, check out the top 8 and the top 16 match if you haven't already. Check out my other videos if you also haven't seen those yet. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I guess we'll catch you in the finals. Blue Purple Luffy versus someone. Could be anybody. If it's Luffy, then yeah, I guess we're gonna know how that's gonna end. But until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Car D Kaizoku.